Hey, Richard Bryce here, Tennis Hacker. In this video, I want to show you the best glute activation exercise for tennis players. So if you have been given glute activation exercises by your physio to help you deal with some type of injury, or if you've been doing glute activation as part of your warm-up, you're going to absolutely love this because it's going to be way more effective than the other exercises you've been given. If you do love it and find it helpful, it'd be awesome if you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel before, it's much appreciated if you could do that as well. The glutes are an extremely important muscle for helping you move quickly and effectively around the court, and also for stabilization and injury prevention. That's why it's common for people to be given glute activation exercises, because these muscles tend to not function optimally in a lot of people. Now, there can be a number of different things going on behind the scenes that cause the glutes not to work properly, but one of the common things that happens is people spend so much time sitting down, and when people spend a lot of time sitting down, it encourages the hip flexors to become a little bit more tight, and the hip flexors and glutes work in opposition. So when the hip flexors become tight, it stops the glutes from being able to contract properly. So you want to have ways to contract them and activate them effectively, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. So the cool thing about this exercise is it doesn't require any equipment at all, so you don't need bands or anything like that. You also don't need to get down on the floor. You just need your body and an understanding of how it works. So firstly, you need to know where the attachments are, because what we're going to be trying to do is shorten the muscle as much as we can to fully activate the whole glute. This is basically the only way that you can fully activate the glute muscle. So I'll place an image on the screen so you've got an idea, but basically the muscle attaches like this. So it attaches to the pelvis at the top, and it attaches to the sacrum down the middle, but it kind of runs in a line like that. You don't need to know the exact names of the different bones that it attaches to, you just need to know where it is. The other attachment is here on the outside of the hip. So this big bony bit here. If you find your hip, you twist your leg, a bony bit will pop out. That's the bit that it attaches to. So we're basically going to try and bring those points together. And there's a few different movements involved. The first one is going to be a posterior pelvic tilt. So you're going to hold your pelvis in a posterior tilt. This is an anterior tilt where your butt sticks out. This is a posterior tilt. So I'm going to hold that. Then I'm going to externally rotate my leg. So I'm going to twist my foot out. And then I'm going to try taking it out to the side, and I'm going to take it back. We're not trying to take it as far out to the side and as far back as we can. We're trying to create as much tension as we can. Now, I recommend, we're going to do a couple of reps each side, but start with a little bit of tension, get used to it, and then we'll build up as we do more reps. And what I'm doing is I'm just pressing my thumb into the muscle, because you'll feel it if you contract it properly. The muscle will be really hard to press. There shouldn't be any soft bits. So I'm just going to posterior tilt of the pelvis, externally rotate my leg, take my leg to the side, take it back, and when I get into that position, I get a very strong contraction in my glute. I'm going to hold it for around 5 or 6 seconds, then I'm going to do the other side. So again, understanding where the muscles are, hold the posterior pelvic tilt, externally rotate the leg, take it out to the side, take it back, squeeze and create tension in the glute. And again, I'm feeling it with my thumb, and I can physically feel that the muscle is hard, and you should internally be able to feel a lot of tension as well. For some people, it might start cramping, and that kind of means that you're contracting it properly, but that's what we're trying to do. So I'll go one more on the right hand side. So I'm going to posterior tilt, externally rotate the leg, abduct, take it out to the side, take it back or extend it, and then squeeze and try and create tension in the glutes. And then I'm going to go one more on the left hand side. So posterior tilt, externally rotate the leg, abduct, take it out to the side, take it back and squeeze and try and create tension for around 5 or 6 seconds. Okay, so that's it. Very simple, but very effective. Give that a try now, and then get into your ready position and just kind of bounce around a little bit, and you should feel that your glutes are really awake, and it feels like you can move more effectively in each direction, and that you're nice and stable. And that's why it can be such an awesome exercise to add in as part of your warm-up. Now, hopefully you have found that helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you feel like your glutes are more awake, leave me a comment down below and let me know. It's always good to hear feedback. Or if you'd like to learn more about different types of training that you can do to improve your performance, I've got a free class that's down in the description. So there's a link down in the description. Click on that, register for the class, and it's going to teach you about some cool different ways and things that you can do to raise your performance. Okay, hopefully you found the video useful. I'll catch you next time.